Hey again, everybody, and happier Thursday. Okay, so I got another update for you. So, I had called this morning and talked to a social worker, and she told me that first off, that they really kind of prefer, almost not require because they can't make you not come to MD Anderson alone, but they really prefer that you have somebody with you. And I'm like, well, that's great. My mom could go for a day or so, but like she can't go for 9 days, 10 days out. Actually, we'll end up being there almost 2 weeks. Um, and because if they want me there the 15th and then they want me back the 18th, it's literally going to take half the day the 16th to drive home, half the day the 17th to drive back. And so if that's the case, I might as well just stay. So I told her, listen, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to like my social worker that's assigned to my case, my medical record number. So she actually called me back a little while ago, this awesome lady named Sophie, and she said, no, come on, even if it's by yourself. And she said, besides, I'll be here with you. You'll have me, and we'll be like a buddy system if we need to. And I told her, I said, not only that, but I need help like with lodging and things like that. So she actually, I explained my situation to her and, told her, look, I'm on, limited income and limited savings and, you know, um, I don't have the financial means to be dishing out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, per day or over. I mean, we're talking almost 2 weeks, at least 11 days I'll be in Houston. And, like some of these places, like the hospital, the hotel that's connected to the hospital, their medical rate is $200 a night. Like, times 11 days, do the math. I don't have 2 grand and that's just for the room. And so, she actually told me about a company that's based out of California, and they are specifically created for people like me. And what they do is they basically give you like a monthly allowance per se, and it will cover everything, basically everything except meals and flights, which I could fly to Houston, but I'm not going to take 40 minute, spend $300 to fly 40 minutes. And so it'll cover mileage, lodging, rental car, something else, I forget what, but everything except food and flights. And she said that just depending upon what your monthly income is, that they either, cover you like 50%, 75%, or 100%. And so I told her, what mine is, and she said, oh, that's if you're approved. She said, you will absolutely be approved, more than likely. And she said, and I'm sure at 100%. Oh yeah, Bath and Body Works. I gotta remember to go to Bath and Body Works when I'm done. And and so she said, I'm gonna email you the application, and she said fill it out and then get it back to me ASAP, because she's got to like fill out the last page of it. So she emailed me that. So I'm running to actually get some stuff scanned to her, that she needs. And she said that, and then she sent me tons and tons of info on different lodging places. And she said that she also wants me to even look into Airbnbs. She said because right now they're actually running cheaper than hotels, motels. Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. But anyways, and so, yeah, she was just such a huge help. Which my younger daughter, Madison, had said, Mom, don't you do anything until you talk to the social worker. Because my younger daughter, Madison, she graduated from UT Austin with her master's in social work. So that's what she is. She's a licensed social worker as well. And she said, we have the answers and the outlet and the connection for everything. And so, so Miss Sophie, the social worker, gave me everything that I need, and she said that as long as I am participating in this trial, in a trial, even if they switch me trials, that they will still, this company out of California will still cover everything. And she said, now the only pitfall is, she said that right now it's taking about 2 to 4 weeks for them to approve people. And she said, but the trial company itself that puts out this trial chemo, they actually are covering, they reimburse you up to $200 per visit, to Houston. And she said, so what we can do is, sorry, y'all, I'm looking for this store. She said, what we can do is like, say, for example, if I end up having to go on the 15th, that's exactly what I need right there. Hang on. Let me make it. Okay. She said that the way it's working is, she said, what we can do is that, for example, if I have to end up going, let's say on the 15th, and I haven't been approved for this company out of California yet. She said, then what we'll do is, she said, hang on to all my receipts and then let the trial drug company reimburse me. And then once I get approved through this California company, then, basically I'll pick up from them and let them, cover everything. And like I said, she said that with everything that I'm dealing with, it should pay for 100%. And then, like I said, I don't think they give you like a monthly allowance, but they give you a monthly set amount. I just don't know how they do it, because if they sent me like a monthly check or a monthly allowance, then they wouldn't know whether I was using that on lodging or food or flights or whatever. So there's got to be some kind of hookup or something so that they know, that it basically directs you. And they don't reimburse you the way it sounded, that somehow they give you a set monthly amount. So I can go and I can sign up for lodging and it pulls out of that. I can, mileage or gas and it pulls out of that. I'm not real sure how it works. She would know. And I didn't think even to ask her about that, because I was just, number one, I didn't want to keep her too long. And number two, I was just super excited that it opened my window back up for MD Anderson. So as it sits now, the dates that the doctor is really aiming for, wanting me there, is the 15th, and then the 18th, the 19th, the 20th, let's see, the 15th, 18th, 19th, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and there's actually 3 or 4 more days. But what I'll do is I'll just go, like, say, because she said it could start a couple days later, and she said, or if I can get you through the system quick enough, this is my oncology nurse. She said, then don't be surprised if I call you like on the 12th and say, hey, call you and say, hey, I need you here on the 12th. But let's go with the 15th as my first date. So I would actually go to Houston on the 14th, and I would be there. Well, like I said, there's a couple more days after the 24th, but for sure I'll be there the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. And of course, the 16th and the 17th, they don't need me. The Saturday and Sunday, the 20th and 21st, they don't need me. And then they'll need me, I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. So I'll be there at least, it's looking like now, the 14th of March through at least maybe the 26th, 27th of March. And I'll be in Houston by myself. So, and now Tim had told me that, between work and everything, or like, for example, on the weekends, I think the 15th may be on a Wednesday. So like that, or no, actually, I think it's a Monday. Okay, but like, for example, the 20th and the 21st, that's Saturday and a Sunday. Tim said, hey, I'll come to Houston and be with you on those days. And then even during the week, if it's something where he can get out of, work, whatever, school commitments, things like that, he said, even if I've got days off during the week, he basically said, any day that I'm free, I will be in Houston. Every day that I can be there with you, I will be there with you. And I am just so blessed that sounds like it actually might work out, because like I said, when she started naming all these days and telling me, she was like, well, you can just come the 15th and drive back home I thought, a 9-hour trip. So, okay, so I would be there the 15th all day, exhausted, doing EKGs, MRIs, skin test, hair test, eye test, Hep A, Hep B, Hep C, labs, all this stuff, liver testing. Okay, sure, I'm going to be so exhausted doing that for 10 hours on the 15th. And then you want me to get in the car and drive almost 5 hours on this morning of the 16th back home, just to turn around on the afternoon of the 17th and drive another almost 5 hours back to Houston so that I can be there the 18th, the night, or whatever it is. Um, yeah, it's crazy, just absolutely crazy. And okay, this guy just got all up on my shit. Like, seriously, dude, could you get any closer? But sorry, I'm gonna get my phone all in my face. Just park your nice Silverado. Just FYI, I hate Chevy Silverados. Just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah. Someone thinks I know that they don't drive one, but guess what? I got a phone call. I know you drive one, so suck it. But anyways, my ring's so beautiful. But anyways, it's what a good man does. Anyways, yeah, not my monkey, not my circus anymore. Ha ha. So, anyways, enough about that. Y'all are probably going, what the hell is she talking about? If this person's listening and watching, they know what I'm talking about. And by the way, I'm happy. So, anyways, but yeah, so, I just see Silverados and just want to, although that's what my daddy drives, but that's okay. When y'all see me in the truck, it's Silverado, but that's the only one I like. But anyway, so, but yeah, and so, so I'm just so blessed and fortunate that it actually sounds like, this is going to work out after all. So, and I told Sophie, the social worker, I was like, literally, I was up sick all night, just sick to my stomach. Well, I'm sick, because cancer and tumor sick. But I was like, I was just so upset. And I said, because, this is the first time in my life that I've ever been able, to be qualified for something like this. Because, all these companies and doctors and, all these super smart people, including the National Cancer Institute, they're like, oh my God, no, we don't, like, we're terrified of that. We don't want to touch it. And for these, I found out that this drug manufacturer that is putting this trial chemo out, because they've tried it on all kinds of other tumors and cancers, but not brain. They have literally been looking for someone like me, since February of 2015. And they basically had a timeline of February of 15 to February of 2022 to try to find just one person to try this on. And since February of 2015, they have never, ever come across, been able to find another human, adult with this tumor in the brainstem until now. So that tells you how rare it is. And so the fact that not only is this available to me, but that I have these, these people saying like, oh my, like, we want you, like, you aren't just an ideal candidate, like, you are the candidate we have been waiting for literally 6 years. 6 years this company has been looking for somebody like me, and that's just incredible. And so the last thing that I wanted to have to do was to back out of it, because I don't have a couple $1,000s to be able to drop, and the fact that if I even halfway attempted to do these 9-hour round trips, it literally I'd kill myself. I'd run myself into the ground trying to save my life, and that sucks, and so it's like, look, so my only other option was just to go to my neuro-oncologist and say, fine, I guess let's do this stupid IV chemo, which I don't want to do. And so I just hope that this works. He told me that they have had incredible success with this trial drug so far, just incredible success. But that, of course, I'll be the first brain, so, that brain patient that they tried on. But so far, all the other cancers and tumors, it's just been amazing. So I'm hoping that that will apply to me as well. It's just, and if something happens that it doesn't work, then I don't know, maybe I'll try the IV chemo. But, I was looking up some of the stuff that my neuro-oncologist sent me this morning after I kind of felt like, okay, maybe I'm not going to be able to do this. And it's like, I'm just reading all the stuff she sent me on the IV carboplatin, and I'm just like, and it basically just says sick, 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 super sick, sick. I mean, in medical terms, but hair fall, your hairs, you're going to go bald, again, which that I could care less about. I mean, besides, look at my hair. Look what I did to it when it started growing back, got this fine ass, cute little haircut. But I don't care if I'm bald, but I don't want to be sick again. I mean, like,
chemo was so bad the first time, and I don't ever want to go through that again. Especially IV chemo. It just sucks. And I know a few of you out there, I know y'all have done it, and I know that y'all have got, like you've got my tumor as well. But you're just a different location, but you know what it's like, and you know what I'm talking about, and I just didn't want to do that. And so I thought, well, if MD Anderson falls through, then what I'll do is I'll just tell my neuro-oncologist, look, I don't want to do IV chemo yet. I want to keep scanning, and even if it's growing a little, just to keep scanning. But in the event that it just starts massively growing out of control and gets on the move big time, then I guess I'll just break down and do it. But I would almost rather die than do that, because that, they say, which is worse, chemo or the cancer, which will kill you quicker. I'm here to tell you, chemo will kill you quicker. It just sucks. And so I just feel so blessed, so blessed. So that's the latest update on it. But so anyways, but I'll tell y'all more about it later. I've got to run in here in the store, and then I'm gonna stop at Bath and Body Works to get some more wallflower refills. And then Tim's gonna come pick me up about 7, and I found a little restaurant here in town that I want to try. So because I always just let him decide, and that's just from being with my ex, just basically wanting to make sure he was happy. So I'd let him decide, him pick everything. And like when we were in San Antonio, Tim was like, no. And he was like, I want to do what you want to do. Like, I want you to pick where we eat. I want you to pick what we do. I want you to pick where we go. And so I promised him, I said, I promise you from here on out, I was like, we're going to do what I want to do. We're going to go where I want to go. We're going to eat what I want to eat. We're going to see what I want to see. So like the caves, all that stuff, that was my idea. Okay, well, Mom told me about the caves because I'd never heard of them. But after Mom told me, then, so, but, and that, that part sucks because like I really want Mom to be with me. She's been with me through all of this, through everything. So it's going to kind of suck not having her, and being there by myself. I mean, like I said, Tim, will come and see me. But it's still going to suck. But I'm an only child. I'm a big girl. I can put my big girl panties on and wing it, so. And besides, I'm going to have so much crap to do at MD Anderson that even on the day here and the 2 days here that I am, where I don't have to be at the hospital, I'm going to be snoozing. I'm just going to be snoozing, watching TV, and hopefully eating, trying to keep my weight up. So, but anyways, but yeah, so like I said, I got to run in here to the store and then get back and do a couple things before Tim comes to pick me up for dinner. So, but I just wanted to update y'all for now. So, but I love you guys for everything, and I'll be back. Bye.